For today's Litmas video, I'm going a little bit more casual today than my last few videos. But for the Litmas challenge number 5, it is to name the best Booktube video that you have seen this year. When coming up with the list of the best videos I had seen, I kept 2 criteria in mind. What did I see that was different, and what inspired me the most? I came up with a list of 3 content creators and 2 honorable mentions. To start, we have Adam at Momento Mori. Now, there were a lot of cool things that came out of Adam's channel this year, one being the Book to Film Club, and the second being Momento Memos. And while it's been no secret that Adam has harbored a love for cinema, this year with the Momento Mori Book to Film Club, we got to see Adam critique and discuss movies with just as much acumen as he discusses books. And following that were the Momento Memos, the softer side of Momento Mori. This was something that was very different for Adam, but was also something that was very well received. My personal favorite being Momento Memo number 3, where jovial kittens wrestled in a cat hammock. There were books artistically strewn about, while gauzy curtains billowed in the breeze, allowing flirtatious rays of the veiled Seattle sun to peek through. All the while, Adam narrates his piece using a very new agey NPR type voice. We got to see an artistic and eclectic side of Adam, but didn't sacrifice any of the satire or the irreverence that we have come to expect and know and love when it comes to Adam's videos. So the next best video came from Oly Bliss's channel, and he had posted a video back in May that was criminally underwatched. The video was entitled, "Who is JT Leroy? Who is Laura Albert?" And this was part of an ongoing series that Oly was doing where he was talking about queer voices and ownership. This was a response video that he was doing to a film directed by Jeff Freutzig. And if you haven't seen this video, I highly encourage you to go see it. I remember after watching this video, I felt so inspired, and I immediately messaged Oly to tell him so. I hadn't seen anything like it up until then. It was artistic, it was cinematic, it was beautifully shot. It was something so outside of the norm from what I had seen on Booktube. And I thought also that this is what is possible when we want to make bookish content that is outside of the formulas of Booktube. And finally, we have what has quickly become one of my absolute favorite channels on Booktube, and that is Paperbird's channel. There are 2 videos that I want to point out in particular. One of those was Night, the William Blake poem, as read by Caleb from Caleb's channel, and the other was Melancholy featuring Celia. Now, both of these videos were incredibly well done, and I really can't say which one is best because they're both mind-blowing, as are most of the videos on his channel. I point out these videos in particular because I think Paperbird did something really special in the spirit of collaboration. He took 2 content creators and used their voices, used them reading things that they already love to read, and built these incredible visual and auditory masterpieces. The bones of his content are book reviews. That's what he does. He just talks about books. But the way that he discusses books is something quite special in itself. So the language and the imagery that he builds around the books he's talking about is really something to behold. It's very free and it's playful, but it's not superfluous. Everything he says has a purpose. It is intended to be there. And the visuals around these videos are, there's something else, man. They are strange and they're weird and they're twisted and they're Dionysian and delicious. I don't know if I can do a better job explaining. You have to see it for yourself. And just go watch the videos. Just trust me. I think Paperbird's channel is another classic example of what can be done on Booktube, that things don't have to look the same. And he also proves that you don't have to reinvent the wheel when it comes to Booktube content. You just have to build a really cool vehicle around it and drive off in style. The two channels that I want to give honorable mentions to are Matt at MCS Books. Now, I haven't seen one specific video of Matt's that stands apart because I think that he is one of those content creators that makes consistently good content. Now, he might not post that often, but he has been very clear that if he can't post that often, he wants to be able to deliver the most quality videos when he does. And I think he's more than achieved that. Another person I want to give an honorable mention to is Devin at Indie Insomniac. Now, if you haven't checked out Devin's channel, go do it now. I'll wait. Go ahead. Now, I think Devin is doing some really also exceptional things with his channel, and I was so happy that when he made his return to Booktube this year, that he sort of came out swinging. He did a lot of live shows and has been doing a lot of live shows where he's talking about important issues on Booktube. If it's not something that's happening currently in Booktube, there are some really entertaining games and discussion videos going on outside of that. So if you haven't joined in on Indie Insomniac's live chat videos or seen any of his content, I really, really recommend that you do, because I think he is doing some really different and very valuable stuff on Booktube. So those are my picks for the best Booktube videos that I've seen this year. Everything I mentioned in this video I'm going to leave in the description box below. Feel free to leave me a comment, and if you're not doing Litmas videos, let me know what some of your favorite videos were this year, if you've seen any of the ones that I mentioned, and anything else you want to talk about. So I hope you guys have a really wonderful day, night, wherever you are, and I will see you guys very soon. Take care.